The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I apologize for the technical delays we've had here, but we will go ahead and get started with that. Good to see you, Raju, John, and the other folks that are on here. And just wanted to introduce you to both BigThink and WSI. BigThink, what we do is work on business strategy, and WSI is internet marketing. Essentially, it's precision marketing that gets the right kind of people to your business. And with us today is Pagal Natasan, and Pagal is an expert internet marketer who is able to get some pretty amazing results. He had just done a project recently where he was working against 39 million competitors, and he's on page 1 of Google rankings. So he knows how to get some results. The other side of it is WSI is really focused on delivering the sales conversion, not just getting a lot of people to your website. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Pagal. Pagal, glad to have you here today.
Thanks, Craig. Thanks for the introduction, and thanks, Raju and John, for joining us, and we apologize for the delay in getting it started. Today, we'll discuss more about the paid search advertising model. And just before I went further, I just want to make sure that you all have no difficulty hearing me. Craig?
Go ahead, Pagal.
Okay, thanks. We'll go over the very high level from a business perspective as to how paid search works. How does it compare with the organic optimization or SEO for the search results rankings, and what scenarios are more appropriate for each type of campaigns. To get started, it is paid search rankings are nothing but the advertisements that we see. They could be text ads, video ads, image ads, or any other form of advertisement when we do some search online. It could be Google, Yahoo, or any other search engine, or it could be even a content network if you're reading ehow.com or some of those websites which also are publishers. So whatever you're searching and reading on that page will determine what ads you get shown. Without going into further details, it is the very basic difference in doing this paid search marketing online versus the conventional ones would be this helps you, or this enables you to focus as precisely as you want it to be. As a broad comparison, when you are advertising on a television, this television, this ad could be watched by 6 million people or 300,000 people. You don't know how many of them watched it. You don't know how many of them even paid attention to it. The ad was playing, but people were away just taking a break. Whereas in a search engine marketing or a paid advertisement or paid search marketing, you get all that information. And the best thing would be you don't pay just to show up. You just only pay when somebody who's interested or anybody who's looking at that ad has enough interest to click that ad. So you only pay for each click. In other words, you're just paying for every visitor that comes to your site, not for the number of people who were shown the advertisement. So there is the basic difference. why would we want to do a paid search marketing at all when it is possible to rank in the organic results and you don't get to pay anything for every visitor? Mainly, a paid search marketing would be very appropriate if you want to get leads right away. Since we are paying to the search engines to show our ads, it is a bid, and whoever bids higher and has the best quality advertisement or the text ad, gets to the top of that, and it is made very clear by the search engines, and they draw a line as to which are advertisements and which are, what they consider to be relevant results for the search term. In a major contrast would be the earliest you could even think of being on page 1 of Google's search results, not advertisements, realistically would be at least 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes faster, sometimes slower. There are other factors which are whoever else is trying to compete to be there, which we don't have a control over, and people's with the visitors' preferences and so on. So it is more like, yes, we will do it and we will be there, but there are lots of variables getting involved. In paid search marketing, there's no such one. You pick it. You just decide how much you want to spend. It could be $10 a day. It could be $1,000 a day. And you specify the parameters as in, I want my advertisement to show to people only in this area geographically, like 20 miles radius from my zip code. And I want it to be shown only to people who are searching for what I'm offering. And how much of a filtering can you do when you specify that? An example would be you or any service that does plumbing. They want to advertise, perfect. You can pick to show up whenever somebody is searching for plumbing, which is, yeah, your ad will show up. People may click, may not click, and the only drawback to that would be when you show up for plumbing, it could be people are looking for plumbing supplies or plumbing store or plumbing instructions or anything, and you don't offer any of those. So this best works by eliminating and also getting more specific. By that, I mean, you need to show or have your ad shown when somebody is searching for a plumber to repair my bathroom, or bathroom repair. People may not necessarily search you by what your service is. They normally search for, that would be more based on their problems, not necessarily your solutions. Although it appears, or it could be taken as like, my solution is, the answer to the problem. The only thing is they don't know that this is the right fit. So in terms of addressing to visitors, things that work better are just address their pain. I have a leaking bathroom. People are searching for that, and you can fix it. You being a plumber, you can fix it. But instead of advertising for plumbing services, you just try to show up when people are searching for leaking bathroom. It would make the action you expect from them to be much easier. When someone has a leaky bathroom and they are searching for an answer and you show up there, it is also very likely they're going to click it because they have a problem and you're addressing the problem. So in terms of time effectiveness and in terms of how much you want to spend and in terms of which area you want to be shown and what times you want to be shown. All of this is possible in the paid search marketing. And the other versatility in that would be you can target any number of keyword phrases when you're doing paid search marketing. By that I mean you can just show up for plumbing services. You could show up for HVAC services. You could show up for